here. So, who do we think, kids, who is the best footballer here?
I think it's you, John.
Out of the kids, who is the best footballer here?
Me?
Is it Denzel? Is he the best?
Yeah.
Can you do kick-ups?
No.
No? No kick-ups? Okay. Right, well, maybe I'll have to do the introduction. See, I went to the park not that long ago. It was over Christmas. Don't worry, I'm wearing shorts. I went to the park. It was over Christmas. And it was over Christmas, and I had a thought whenever I was doing it. So I was doing a few kick-ups, as I normally do, and I love doing kick-ups, love doing football tricks, and I was doing a few kick-ups, and it come to me, if I'm doing this, I really need to keep focus, you know, and I was doing a few, and I was okay, and I thought, something got in the eye, and I couldn't see, and I couldn't do any anymore, and I thought,
Oh.
see, I could sit and I could do this for a long, long time. In fact, I've done well over 5,000 before. No problem. No issues at all. And sometimes I'll go and I'll do a wee trick now and again. And no issues. No issues at all. But if I come and I put a hat on my head, and the hat was on my head, and that was okay. I was maybe trying to do a wee trick, okay? But the hat went like this, and I tried to do kick-ups. See, I failed very quickly. I couldn't do it because I couldn't see. And something got in my eye that day, and I couldn't see. I need my wee phone. And there was another day when I was, my niece and nephew was about, and whenever I see my niece, and I have a football in my hand, my niece is 3, and I have a football in my hand, Claire, what does my niece shout?
Spinny ball.
Spinny ball. So my niece will shout spinny ball, expecting me to do spinny ball, and then I try and balance it on my head while it's spinning. Now, balancing a ball in your head when you can see it and it's not spinning is quite easy. For me, I've practiced it a lot. It's quite easy. I used to be able to go upstairs and all sorts with it. But whenever you can't see the ball, it becomes very difficult. So doing this, the difficulty when you can't see the ball is very difficult. And I can't hold it for very long. And both those things made me think of a story. And that story is taken from Matthew chapter 14 and verse 20 to 33. And if you'd like to open your Bible, we're just going to go through that, because as kids, we should be looking and going through the Bible and going through the stories as well, just like the adults do, because that's how we learn. Matthew chapter 14, and I'm starting at verse 20. And they all ate and were satisfied, and they took up the 12 baskets full of the broken pieces left over. Now, why are you telling us that, John? That's not relevant. I'm telling you the context. So this is just after Jesus fed the 5,000. Okay? And those who ate were about 5,000 men, besides the women and children. So there you go. And immediately he made his disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. So disciples get out, go over to the far side of the Sea of Galilee. And after that, he had dismissed the crowds. He went up the mountain by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there alone, but the boat by this time was a long way from the land, beaten by the waves, for the wind was against them. And in the fourth watch of the night he came to them walking on the sea. But when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified and said, "It is a ghost," and they cried out in fear. But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, "Take heart, it is I, do not be afraid." And Peter answered him, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you in the water." He said, "Come." So Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came to Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and beginning to sink. So, Peter, he was focused on Jesus. Just like I'm focused on my football. And whenever I lose focus or I can't see, I drop the football. Whenever Peter lost focus and he couldn't see, he started to sink. And he said, "Lord, save me." Jesus immediately reached out his hand, took hold of him, saying, "Oh, you have little faith, why did you doubt?" And when they got into the boat, the wind ceased, and those in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." See, when Peter was here, he lost focus of the fact that Jesus was with him. And he lost focus of who Jesus was, and he lost faith in Jesus because he seen the wind and the waves and all that was around him, and he started to sink. And it's just like our lives. When we lose focus of Jesus, we lose focus of God, and stop focusing on Him, it makes it very difficult to live our lives, and things happen that aren't good. The ball drops, so to speak. So that's my message to you kids. Keep focusing God, keep looking to Him, keep studying His Word, and it links into what our motto for the year is. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your body. And I've definitely got it in the wrong order because I can never. But that is exactly it. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, soul, and whatever order you remember it in. It's about keeping focus on Him. So that's me.